Hello and welcome to Village Affair Podcast, Episode 5, with me, Robin.
Don't you mean 6?
You mean 6?
Episode 6, with me, Robin.
Good start.
I'm from Manchester and I can't count. I'm joined here today with the lovely... Someone say their name.
Go fuck yourself.
So that's Elliott. So we're joined with Elliott. Anyone else?
My
Anyone else want to say their
name is Taylor, and I listen to the Village Affair podcast.
You bet you do.
Egomaniac, listen to yourself speak all the time.
Yeah, I'm
Bit
Rob, by the way.
Rob is nonchalant. I'm Rob. I'm a Sigma Wolf.
The fuck? What's Robin taken?
Adderall.
Okay, guys. So let's start this off with a banger. Drink tier list. What's your favourite drink?
Beer.
Disaronno.
Yeah, I like a Disaronno. I know me and Robin like a bit of Southern Comfort.
Love Southern Comfort.
Never been a
Triple
fan of
S-tier
it.
drink that. With lemonade. Tastes like cake. Love it.
What are you drinking right now, Taylor?
Disaronno
Disaronno.
and Coke.
And Coke.
Mmm.
Love it. Love it. What would you rate it out of A, B, C, D, E, F, S?
Have you taken something?
Many enhancements, drugs.
You were completely fine before this.
It's my show nerves.
They're kicking in.
Yeah.
So this is a problem we've got now. We've got Robin and Robert.
Yeah,
So
that is true.
What? Yeah, what's the problem?
I feel like one
Problem
of
is-
Maybe a warm.
Very similar names, so we should come up with two different names to
We should,
explain.
yeah.
one of you
Uh,
should swap your like.
You guys
name.
should fight for who gets to be called Bob and who gets to keep their name.
Oh, fuck off.
I'm not getting called Bob.
Shut up, Bob.
I think Rob looks like a bit of a
I'm-
Bob.
No.
Bobbert.
Bobbins.
Bobbin.
I'm gonna kick your asses.
Bob in Daintree.
You could just call Rob the Wolf.
But now we've just got Bobbin and Bobbins. It made it worse.
Rob can be the wolf.
Yeah, what's the most popular wolf name? Let's Google it.
Wolfgang.
Bob.
Bob the Wolf.
Um,
So today, guys, we're joined by Bob the Wolf.
No.
Mishka.
Bishka.
You're not calling me Mishka.
I'm Mishka. I listen to Village Affair podcast. Drink Asahi.
My favorite videos are cheeseburger.
It's just a bunch of stupid references that no one's gonna understand.
Oh, this is one of the more chaotic episodes already. Okay.
Well, we got to keep people interested at the start. So now let's bring it back. Calm down again.
We said drinks tier list, and then we went off on a tangent elsewhere.
Okay. Well, what's a bad drink for you? What's an F tier drink, Robert?
Sambuca.
F tier drink for me.
How do you define drink?
I'd say
Gl- gl-
Budweiser.
gl- gl-
Or petrol?
Budweiser or Heineken. That shit is nasty.
Definitely on the same level as petrol.
Or Bell's whiskey. That is like,
No,
I don't know, only grandfathers like that drink. And
I
I don't
drink it.
understand why.
I drink
You
it.
like it?
No, I like it with ginger beer when it's £3 spoons.
So I put
Well,
acid at an F tier drink as well.
No, you should put bleach.
I
No,
have-
bleach
I
is
have-
fine.
I have a segue.
Bleach is like C.
You
Well,
have
like
a segue. Like
the
the.
cover word.
I'm
Do you find it hard to balance on it?
I'm having dark thoughts.
Having dark thoughts. Episode 6, the Dark Thoughts episode.
I want a segue, and I have dark thoughts.
Is that going to be the image plastered over the?
I'm
like,
traveling at
thing?
5 miles per hour, and I'm having
What?
dark thoughts.
It's like a man on a Segway going down like a beachfront.
And he just looks
It's
depressed.
just dark thoughts.
He came to a set of stairs. Depression.
Fuck me. No, so when
What
Rob
dark thoughts you've been having, Taylor?
No, we're not doing this.
when Rob said
Selling selling the Segway.
when Bobbins said Budweiser before,
That was too good to be ignored from Elliott.
wait, what did Elliot say?
Selling the Segway is your dark thought.
Oh no. When Rob said Budweiser before, it made me. It sent me back to the one time I've had Budweiser. It was the last time because it wasn't very nice, but it was at a like my first like house party with friends when I was like 15 or something, and it made me think. Did you guys ever do house parties and stuff like that when you were slightly too young to drink?
Yes.
And did you guys show up with what did you show up with to drink?
I showed up with the things that you drink now.
Oh.
Strongbow.
Strongbow.
Dark
Oh,
Fruits.
Strongbow, dark fruits.
I haven't had a Strongbow in ages.
Strongbow Dark Fruits is the classic, like,
Yeah, Strongbow, dark
16-year-old
fruit.
drink.
Yeah.
Well, it's either that or Copperberg.
No, for me it was
In like a can.
it was everyone liked Copperberg when I was like, you know.
Copperberg's nice though. Strongbow's not.
Yeah,
Strongbow's an acquired taste.
I like Strongbow dark fruits. Copperberg's okay. I find Copperberg a bit. I don't know. It's not fizzy, but it feels fizzy.
I used to like Strongbow, and now, well, I think just cider in general, I'm not a massive fan of. But I like to drink it now and again.
What are you drinking?
Cider right now, but that's what I mean. Like,
Dark
I drink it
thoughts.
I drink it now and again. Doesn't mean it's a drink I go after all the time.
I just brought the Budweiser because I was like, it's beer, and you take beer to party. I think I must have had one and then tried to steal someone else's drinks. Wasn't very nice.
I've never been a fan of beer, but recently I've tried it a few more times. I'm slowly getting used to the taste of it, but I don't think I'll ever get to the point where I think beer tastes nice. It does not taste nice.
I agree.
One beer I used to like was Hobgoblin Gold, but then they got bought out by Heineken, and hilarious.
That's what Norman Osborn's dark thoughts for.
Fuck me.
But I used to like Hobgoblin Gold, and they've changed the recipe, and now it's just not very good anymore. And it's like if you could find an old bottle of Hobgoblin Gold, it'll still taste really nice. Whereas the new bottles, because they've got the new recipe in, are just.
Hobgoblin Gold is just Norman Osborn's third personality where he just gets drunk.
Exactly. Instead of the mask calling to him, it's just like a
beats
bottle of
Harry
beer.
Osborn.
I think the last like beer I bought was an Old Peculiar. I don't know what kind of beer that is.
It's an ale.
I was gonna say it's an ale, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. Same ballpark.
Yeah, they're all beer, aren't they? Ale, lager, stout.
I feel like this is something that I reckon Rob's really anal about the difference.
I quite like ale. I can stomach some ales. I don't like any lagers, and stouts are not for me. I've had a chocolate stout, which is quite nice.
You're quite stout, aren't you, Elliot?
I'm short and stout. Here is my spout.
Yeah, you've got.
Put it away.
You have got your basic lager, ale, and stout. But then ale has like its own subclass of like IPA, APA, and golden stuff like that, which is basically just a difference between different colours and how it tastes. So if it's an IPA, it's an Indian pale ale. If it's an APA, it's an American pale ale, so like Shipyard. And they do have quite. I mean, I don't like Shipyard, but they have quite massively different tasting and different in appearance.
Missile Talk Part 2.
They all taste the same, but different ways of shit.
No, I won't have you shitting on beer.
I'm not shitting on beer, I'm shitting on IPAs.
Oh yeah, then in that case, go ahead.
I quite like IPAs. Nice half pint of IPAs are quite nice if it's a good one. Yeah.
I've never had a good IPA.
I have.
Oh my
Apart
god.
from my eardrum.
Elliott fuming. I've had so many good IPAs. Ah!
Move your mic away.
Dark thoughts.
Elliott is getting angry about their IPA.
Strongbow dark thoughts.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of IPAs, but I'd rate them probably like a 9.1 out of 10.
Why are you obsessed with just?
Okay.
You're just
So
making this into
there's this-
MD Foodie Boys.
Yeah, there's this podcast called MD Foodie Boys that me and Taylor have been quite obsessed with recently.
Mm.
And it's a bunch of like 12 or 13-year-olds who rate food, but
They've
none
never
of them
tried anything.
have ever ate any type of food.
There's
It's
the
just hilarious.
the leader of the gang is called Chub Perm. You can guess why that's his nickname. And he's kind of, everyone sees him as like the alpha of the group. Then you have McLovin, who has never tried any food in his life, doesn't like anything at all. To be honest,
You're asking like, oh, what vegetables you like? McLovin just goes, never had vegetables, don't like them, never tried them, never will.
There was an episode where he tried a carrot. I think that
No,
was
he
like,
tried half a carrot because he couldn't handle the whole of it.
yeah, half a carrot.
And then you've got
there's Nonchalant.
Nonchalant, who just doesn't really speak, and then No Name, who also doesn't really speak.
You guys have clearly been researching other podcasts.
It's a food podcast where the only thing any of them have ever eaten are like pizza and wings.
Pizza and wings.
It's
Not really a
good.
food podcast. If it's
You'd fit on that podcast, Taylor.
Yeah, I think so.
Taylor's put his application in. He's trying to lead this one for that.
Yeah.
Waiter.
Can I join?
Yes.
Special
Yes.
guest.
Start to get
Hello,
get dark
12-year-olds.
thoughts about-
I'm 50. Can I join?
I'm not 50.
That's next year.
That's next year.
If we have a thematic for this podcast, what thematic would you like to do personally?
Dark thoughts.
Dark thoughts.
Just a really depressing podcast. That's already what we are.
I think we've excelled so far at general trivia. I say that, but I think we've done okay for ourselves with trivia.
We've been
Trivia.
past couple episodes have been very movie based as well. Some of them.
If the Village Affair podcast was a quiz topic in a pub quiz, what category would that be?
Missile.
It's miscellaneous. Miscellaneous.
Missile. First date ideas.
When have you ever gone to a quiz? This category's on missiles.
I've actually been to one that's done that.
Rob jumps up in his seat. Yes!
I know this one!
This is the only thing you like. Missiles
Rob
and
loves
beer.
missiles.
I like other stuff as well.
I think we'd be news. We could-
News.
We could be a news
Ne-
podcast. Yeah.
We can't be a news podcast because we do everything to not talk about politics on this.
News and current
Yeah,
affairs.
And yet we always bring it back. We
No,
brought up Elon like a lot of episodes.
And that's
elongated muskrat.
that's how I
Okay,
ended up talking about missiles.
I'm going to type news into Google. Okay.
And let's all give our opinion on the first bit that comes up.
Yeah, go on. No, go on.
Pope Francis remains critical after respiratory crisis. Thoughts?
So anyone thinking of who the new cardinal might be?
I'm glad he's alright.
Well,
Not for long.
why is that like the most important news to be shown first? Like, I get he's
Because half the Western world is still surprisingly Catholic.
it's
Or at the very least Christian leading.
yeah, it's quite depressing that there's like several walls going on, and then yes, oh no, the Pope has pneumonia.
I mean, to be fair, as an institution, the whole papal thing has been going on for the best part of the last last millennia and a half, dating back to the era of Constantinople and etc. So
It's Istanbul.
it is a very, very well established institution. So it probably makes sense why people would be worried about it, given its very rich and interesting history in some places.
But yeah, interesting history indeed.
Oh,
There we
That's
go.
me putting it
Yes.
mildly.
That's our take on the Pope. Interesting.
I fear after this, the village affair has been exonerated by the Vatican City.
I think Donald Trump should become the next pope.
And for that reason, Robin is gone from the podcast. Bye bye.
This is why you're called Bob.
No, I'm not Bob. I'm not Bob. Actually, talking about getting cut from the podcast, I watched the last episode, and you guys seem to want to get rid of me. What's going on there, huh?
Don't like
That
you.
was a joke. Oh, okay. Taylor's doubling down.
Don't like you.
You want to talk about it?
Really annoying. Well, you're from Manchester.
Bob, we're not.
Yeah, Bob, it's okay. You can stay. If you're called Bob.
My name's not Bob.
Could you have like an alter ego called Bob that comes out sometimes and talks about politics and current affairs?
Should I bring him out now?
Yeah, whip it out.
I'll bring Bob out. Okay, 1 second. Bob, you there? Oh, I am there. Let's talk about politics today, young lads. Okay.
Why are you both really old?
Hello, I'm Bob. I'm from Lancaster, not Manchester.
Oh, it's so different.
I love Nigel Farage.
Oh, fuck.
Over you, lad.
We found the one Manny from.
We should get rid of all immigrants.
What's your last name, Bob? This is the Bob interview.
The interview.
My name's
Bob Lancaster.
Bob Mungus.
That's the best you could come up with.
Bob Mungus.
Well, Mr. Mungus.
Mr. Mungus, what would you do to stop the rising cost of living in the UK if you became PM tomorrow? What would you do? What's the plan of action? Quick.
First of all, I'd get rid of all those bloody immigrants.
Please.
Because clearly that's the problem, and not our crumbling public health service. Not at all. Because we all know, if we get rid of people...
Elliott's got an earthquake.
we get rid of the people, that'll solve the issue of all our public services being crap.
For viewers who can't see, Elliott's room is now shaking from the laughter, and they are now mimicking the grave digging.
Why does Elliott's mic not pick up their laughter?
It might be because of Crisp. It sometimes doesn't pick up my laughter.
I wasn't laughing like out loud.
Oh, pretending for the camera.
Oh god, this podcast episode would never see the light of day.
Second of all,
this is another lost episode. Like
another lost. It's another archive episode.
Bob Mungus will not be silent.
Shut the fuck up,
Bob. It's time to go back to bed. Go back to your nursing home.
Well, that's been Mr. Mungus.
That's been Bob.
It's been Bob Mungus.
Yeah, we don't like Bob.
Let's put Robin back on. You back?
You can't get rid of Bob Mungus. Get out of here, Bob! Hi, guys.
Stop hitting him!
I'm back. Bob didn't say anything horrific, did he?
I like to think as Bob is a commentary on the state of the UK.
You would know.
He can give it a while sometimes.
Yeah. Understatement of the year, that one.
Do you know how I would solve the crisis of whatever you suggested?
Yeah,
last?
Go on.
Well, first of all, I would improve our public services by putting more investments into them.
You can't just say, I'm going to improve them. How would you improve them?
Wealth tax. More money.
That's
Put
fair
money
enough.
into them.
But what would you do? How would you make sure the money's being used properly?
Better transport links in Wales and the north of England.
Sold.
Uh,
Wales mentioned.
Increase the amount of GDPs we got. Not GDPs. Well, yeah, hopefully increase the amount of GDPs, but the number of GPs we've got.
I'd increase the money.
Shoot Farage out of a cannon.
The politics episode. It's just Robin, though.
Dark thoughts.
Dark thoughts in politics.
Okay, there we go. We've got it out.
I'm in charge of recording this one, so I'll make sure it sees the light of day.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I when it's bad, I hide it away from the world. I don't want that on my record.
It's not you. It was every time you say something out of line, it was Bob.
It's Bob Mungus.
Isn't that like jester's privilege? Well,
Mm.
like if you can never be at fault for it because you're the jester. Is that what that is? Rob, you know,
Yeah, I
you
have
were
heard
around
that.
during the time
Medieval
of
history.
jesters.
What's this?
Jester's privilege.
What about it?
Was my explanation right? No one's
Rob wasn't
listening.
listening to
No
your
one...
explanation.
Elliott's on their phone, scrolling through Tinder.
You know, Taylor, sometimes I think we should just go off by ourselves.
Like a splinter group podcast.
Yeah. And just talk shit about these
You'd never be
two
as successful.
people.
Speaking of Tinder, Taylor, you're on Hinge.
I'm not on Hinge.
You're not on Hinge.
You're not
No.
unhinged.
Deleted Hinge.
No, I haven't deleted Hinge. I just never finished setting it up. Because it's scary.
So why were
Taylor
you
here is
complaining about not
speaking.
getting anyone replying to you if you've not set it up?
I wasn't. I was making a funny joke.
Okay.
A funny haha joke about... I don't know.
You still have to do the thing where you like whisper in your microphone to tell someone you want to date about whatever.
I think so. I think you have to put like... This is like prompts, isn't there? And you have to answer the prompts.
Yeah, but some of them you have to like say to your phone, and I'd feel like a fucking idiot, so I just didn't do it.
What's your go-to pickup line, Taylor? For when you plan to get back onto Hinge?
My go-to pickup line.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, isn't the whole point these prompts, and you're meant to respond to their response to the prompt, right?
I don't
Yeah.
know how Hinge works, so I've never had to be on it.
Elliot does.
I do, yeah.
Is that how it works?
It can be. You can also just bash out a pickup line.
Bash one out.
Yeah, go on. What's your bash out pickup line?
I don't know. I don't think I have a pickup line. Hey. That's
Yeah,
it.
good start, good
I don't
start.
know.
Hey, look
Say
at
the
this.
rest.
Sends
Pickup lines. Let's Google it. r/pickup lines. This'll be great.
No, don't look at Reddit.
I'm on Reddit.
That's the worst. That's the worst place you can look
The
at.
first one is, damn girl, are you R-word?
Oh god. Okay. Yeah. Sure. That'll work.
I feel like...
Yeah. You use that one.
I don't...
don't.
who was that written by? Bob Mungus.
It's Bob Mungus on Reddit. God, there's
Fucking
I'm going
Bob,
to-
man.
Oh, this is good. If I flip a coin, what are the chances of me getting head? Do you think that'd work?
I think
No,
if,
no.
if you're trying to speed run any percent restraining order, then
What you do with that one, you don't say that. You get the coin, you flip it, and it says, heads or tails, whatever I get, I'm gonna get. So you get head or tail.
Are you Australian? Because it's
Yeah,
so
what's
hard
the-
not to be kangarooed by you.
what's the tail in this scenario?
Booty hole.
It's anal.
Ah, okay.
You're so...
Innocent.
Yeah.
I was just thinking
ignorant.
of fairies, to be honest.
Oh.
You do that a lot, Elliot.
Is there
Okay.
is there a furry dating app? Do you think?
Probably is.
Very likely.
Are you on it?
No.
No. God,
Elliot's furry, by the way, to viewers, for anyone who didn't know. Their persona is a small cat called Panko.
this one... Alright, tying it back into current affairs. This one is, are you a CEO? Because I'm trying to take you out. Brackets, Luigi Mangione.
He's back in court. He's back.
Yeah,
in
he
court for a couple
is.
days. Yeah. Free my
Guys.
mans.
What does
Guys,
Mr. Munchkin, or whatever his name is, think about it?
Guys, I'm not a fairy.
Okay.
just going back to that, it processed what was been said.
Guys, I'm not a fairy. Please.
Anyway, so yeah, Luigi Mangione.
Announcement.
Of course you're not Elliot. Anyway, Luigi Mangione.
No, guys,
we believe
seriously.
you. Don't worry. Don't worry. we
Yeah,
believe
yeah,
you.
yeah. And we don't mind.
Alright.
We don't mind. Moving on anyway.
We don't judge.
You can be
Yeah,
whatever
we
you
do.
want.
Munchkin man. Who's Munchkin man?
Oh, it's, Mr. Mungus.
Oh, Papa Mungus.
What does he think of Luigi?
No, but seriously, guys.
I can ask him if you want. I can bring him back in.
Please don't.
Oh, in case you were looking for pickup lines, I have put a few into our recording channel
I've got one for you, Taylor.
Yeah.
if you were in dire need.
Hey Taylor, are you a furry? Because I'm not.
Are you sure?
Smooth.
But
Smooth.
But what if I'm only into furries? What do you do then? Do you pretend to be a furry? Or like
No, I just don't talk to you.
a one night of passionate lovemaking?
Why are you so against being a furry, Elliot?
So if you were at a bar and
I
there
don't
was
like
there was a 10 out of
I
10
don't
at the
like
bar,
deceiving our potential.
but she was
furry
wearing like furry ears and like a tail because she's got like the rest of the costume off or whatever. You pretend to be a furry to get with them.
No.
No.
Just
What?
go up to them and talk to them like a normal human being.
Yeah, but they say I'm only into furries. Sorry, unless you are. And then what do you say?
Well, I'll say, I mean, I've not really thought about it that much, but maybe you could teach me more about the hobby.
Tonight.
Tonight, yeah.
That's my pickup line.
Maybe
Teach
I
me
could try
about
on
being
your
a furry.
ears.
The tonight part is important, otherwise you're never seeing them again.
Well, yeah, because they only turn into the wolf at night on a full moon. It's Rob.
Oh?
Rob's at the bar.
The wolf.
You are the wolf.
What are your guys' pickup lines? I'd feel like people don't have pickup lines anymore.
I
I
just used your
don't.
line.
I don't think I have a pickup line.
Yeah, I
I think
don't
I've never
really have one.
I've never used one.
No?
I just have natural riz. I hate saying that.
Go on, riz me up. Now.
Let me suck your cock.
At the bar to a random person. No, we need to roleplay. I'm at the bar. I've ordered my 8th Disaronno and Coke, and you see me, and you know. Well,
Okay. Hello there.
I'm sorry.
Name's Bob.
Are you a
Bob
furry?
Mungus.
Hello, Bob Mungus.
Fuck.
Are you an immigrant? Because I want to take you out.
Out of the country. I don't like Bob Mungus. I think Bob Mungus needs to be gone.
No,
Oh,
I
Bob
think-
Mungus is rubbing off
I'm
on
not-
Taylor.
I'm not a big fan of Bob Mungus.
I don't think Bob Mungus is welcome. We're quite
Take
a pro.
Bob Mungus out back and shoot
I
him.
think we're quite a progressive group. Yeah.
Take him out back and shoot him.
The execution of Bob Mungus.
I'm sorry, Bob. The podcast doesn't need you anymore.
We're a progressive group of people.
We're a progressive group of people that believe that using a gun to silence someone is a good idea.
Yeah, but you know, you're all.
Be my boy Luigi.
Robin would join a cult about Luigi for sure.
I wonder what's gonna happen with Luigi.
Well, Trump wants him to have the death sentence. So,
Yeah, but he would though, wouldn't he?
which could lead, because him saying that could lead to a mistrial, which means he gets off scot-free. But he might not have done it. He's probably innocent. It's not
Well-
actually been proven.
Elon Musk started tweeting about him as well, which I think could also lead to like complications because I don't know. I feel like when you've got that much of a platform, you're like basically just swaying
The
it with your own
owner.
opinions.
It's if it's your platform and you're the owner.
Yeah, but I think just in general, like whether you're the owner or not, if you're like swaying the opinions, I think it's the fact that he's in the government as well. The American government. Sadly. No bias here at the village affair.
Elongated muskrat. I think they should secretly replace Elon Musk with that Chinese guy off TikTok who pretends to be him.
Oh, yeah, he's
Hello, my name is Elon Ma.
Could you imagine they like bring him out at like a public speaking thing, and they say it's like an Elon Musk thing, and this Chinese guy comes out dressed as Elon Musk, but they don't say anything. Do you think that would work?
It's
I
like
think they don't
it's like
affiliate it.
Elon's version of Bob.
Yeah, but it's like it's a progressive version of him. gotta be.
Elon Musk
that would
is the
exist?
Bob Mungus.
Is Robin and Bob like a Jekyll and Hyde kind of situation?
What's
He's one of
that?
the
I don't know what that is.
No, it's
Split
more like a
personality.
werewolf situation. He's like, I'm a werebob.
No, do you reckon?
It is
Do you
just an
reckon-
alternate ego, really, isn't it?
Do you reckon Elon has schizophrenia and is just like
What the fuck are we talking about?
it's just
Why do you think he
that's-
has schizophrenia?
because of his actions sometimes, and we were discussing Jekyll and Hyde. Do you reckon the Mr. Hyde part has just slowly been more and more prominent?
Mr. Musk.
I don't think he's ever been good. That's the thing.
Well, I don't know. People 8 years ago or so were saying, "Oh, he's not that bad a bloke," and then now it's like, "Huh."
I don't think people knew much about him back then.
Yeah, he was
Well,
just
you-
he was that guy that was on the episode of The Big Bang Theory. That's the only thing he was
in Iron
famous
Man
for.
too.
Yeah, he was an Iron Man. He was an actor.
He's an
Yeah,
Iron Man too.
he wishes he could be Tony Stark.
I think that's what he thinks he is.
Oh yeah.
He does think he is like a Tony Stark.
Jarvis,
He's
do a Nazi salute. to the national city.
Oh no.
Have you seen the interview with his dad, Errol Musk?
No.
I've seen
Wow.
an interview.
Well, this Errol Musk just completely shit talks Elon Musk. Apparently claims that Elon's first kid died because neither him or his wife never paid attention to it, and he died in the nanny's care. And then goes on to talk about how Errol Musk, Elon Musk's dad, had two daughters, two children with his stepdaughter, who he raised from 4 years old.
Huh.
So he has, yeah, he raised his stepdaughter from 4 years old and then got her pregnant twice.
Aren't all of Elon Musk's children like AMAB, right? People are saying he's done like selective IVF or something. 'Cause he's got like 13 kids, and it's, I don't know. The odds are very, very, very rare, but it's a very Elon thing to do, right?
What's
Right.
AMAB?
Have you hang on, I need to find it now.
Assigned male at birth.
No, he has some daughters, like 2 or 3.
Does he? I saw it.
Well,
He has like 13 kids. I just saw that they were like all. Actually, there's some that we don't know, but they just have like
I think he has
masculine-ish names, but you can't tell because he kind of calls his kids random things anyway. I know he's
he
got
has 3 I think he has 3 daughters.
he has a trans daughter that doesn't speak to
Yeah.
him for
And then I think he's got 2 other daughters.
very justified reasons, I think. I don't think I'd really want to speak to him.
Speaking of Musk's many children, this is going off on a slight tangent, but it's because it reminded me of something. Have you guys seen that Schlatt video of where he's like seeing a massive family with a lot of children, and then they have another children, and one of the other kids is giving like 1,000-mile stare?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know the clip you mean.
But the thing with that's one set of parents. Elon Musk has like 5 different baby mamas,
Yeah.
which disappoints me. The fact that somehow
Did you just say
managed to
baby mamas?
Yes. How has that creature done that?
He's a sex machine. He must be. I think it's just that he's got money, honestly.
I love that we probably dedicated like 15 minutes talking about Elon Musk.
I think most of this has just been current affairs and politics for some reason.
And Bob.
Bob Mungus. Who do you think would win in a fight, Bob Mungus or Elon Musk?
Bob Mungus.
I don't
Bob-
think
Bob
Elon
takes that.
would be able to fight that many people.
Low diff.
He's like his body is really strange, right? I don't think he's in good shape.
He's got like a barrel chest.
What causes that? What causes that kind of physique?
I don't know actually.
What can I do?
Steroids, I think. I think it's steroids.
There's no way he's on
Probably.
steroids.
I think it's steroids about working out. You get a barrel chest.
So he's just randomly taking steroids. Why?
Yeah, because he's trying to. Yeah.
It's like biohacking or something. He's biohacking because he thinks it sounds cool, but he doesn't know what it is.
It can also be caused by osteoarthritis and cystic fibrosis.
I don't think he has them though, does he?
Don't know. Maybe he does.
I don't know.
Wait.
What?
Isn't cystic fibrosis becoming more and more common? Or am I just misremembering something I read in a news article one day?
I think a lot of things are becoming more common.
Apparently, in Blackpool, TB is like the biggest cause of people going to the hospital at the moment, which has been basically eradicated from most of the country, apart from Blackpool, apparently.
Why Blackpool?
I know, they're a bunch of wrongins.
I don't know. I just think there's not a lot going on in Blackpool. Apart from, isn't it? It's like that one theme park.
Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
Blackpool Pleasure Beach. We go.
Here you go. Village Fair podcast.
We
Goes
talked
to
about
Blackpool
this.
Pleasure Beach.
It's just one of our many things that we go
We
back
talked
to.
about this because we talked about Gulliver's
Gulliver's World.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like Gulliver's World. I want to go there. Can we go?
We can go.
But actually,
Elliott will pay for it.
can we go in the summer when you guys
Well,
are all free?
Maybe.
Mm,
Come on, say yes.
let me have a look. So someone who's never been, let's have a look at what the rides are and if there's going to
Just-
be ones that I'm going to enjoy if I was above the age of 10.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, there is.
This is turning into a Gulliver's World podcast.
Oh my god, it's a fucking chain.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
so-
there's one near
so-
you as well.
There's one near me. I just, yeah, I didn't know it was a chain.
We talked about this like a month ago.
No, I didn't. No, we said that I said that I had one called Gulliver's Kingdom. I didn't know that they were all one and the same. You know.
Yeah, it's a big deal. Gulliver's.
Oh god, they've got one in Milton Keynes.
I'm not going there.
We've got Gully's Grand Prix. Grand Prix. We got the Wriggler.
Gully's prick. I don't want to go on that
Antelope
one.
Coaster. I think the only thing I would enjoy by the looks of it is the log flume, and it's filled with like children that look about 4 or 5 years old. So
Well, that's what you wanted to do for Valentine's Day. So
no, it's not.
So if I said it was a date, would you go to Gulliver's World?
No, I wouldn't go to Gulliver's World.
Would you take someone on a like first date? Would you go to a theme park together?
Oh, it depends. I don't know. Maybe. Do you guys like theme parks though?
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
I get a bit scared on the rides. I don't like being thrown around too much.
I went to Alton Towers last year, and I'd love to go again.
But not Gulliver's World.
Yeah, because because Alton Towers is things designed for people over the age of 6.
What's the one where you go upside down?
Which one?
Oblivion.
Roller coaster.
Do you mean Nemesis? Do you
Smiler?
mean Smiler?
No, I'm
I
not
think you
going
go
on
upside down
that.
in a few of them.
I'm not going on the Smiler
Galactica?
after the
Why not?
disaster.
Oh, it's not called
think-
there anymore, is it?
I think
I
I've
think-
been on the Smiler, and I think there's something you have to consider about the fact that because the fucking crash was so horrific, that's probably the safest roller coaster on the planet.
It
Yeah.
unironically is.
As a result,
But
like,
I think that's what they want you to think.
Yeah,
see.
they've
Well-
actually done nothing to
Oh,
it.
This is what
okay,
they-
Mr. Conspiracy theorist.
so I went.
Sorry,
I went
Bob
to the
Mungus got out for a
Smiler-
second.
I went on the Smiler last year, and I was at the front, and it was fucking terrifying. But I felt very safe. I was just shitting my pants.
Did you meet the height limit? That's good.
Oh, that was brutal.
Oh, little
You know, else would be
munchkin.
brutal when me and Taylor go on the Smiler.
And then my legs get fucking
And
disintegrated
crushed.
or whatever the fuck happened.
Thanos snapped away.
I'm sorry, little one. We're going on the Smiler. I don't know. I think it was Nemesis. I didn't want to go on it because it looked too scary.
They redid it like last year. It's really good now.
What do you do with your glasses? Do you just wear them?
No, I don't wear them.
Where do they go?
Like when you get in a roller coaster, you toss your bag to one side, like the other side of the roller coaster where you exit, and I put my glasses in my bag.
Right. You couldn't see anything on the roller coaster,
I can.
can you? I thought your eyes were
Yeah.
really bad.
They are, but it's blurry. I don't need to see detail, like
I need to see every single
oh,
pixel.
I can't see the Smiler scaffolding in great detail.
It's
but,
not there. It's come down.
like
I think I would want my vision if I'm going on the Smiler, just in case. I need
you
to be
want
able.
your glasses to get flung off.
You want to see what's coming.
I know. I need to just be aware. I don't think I could enjoy it if I went on it.
We're really tiptoeing around this, aren't we?
Around
we?
what?
Are we?
Well, tiptoeing about the fact we've said several times you'll lose your legs.
I
well-
like the Smiler. I think it was good.
We're being
and
really
I
discreet about this guy.
And I severely
I don't
doubt
know,
there'll
I've
be
heard
any
worse.
issues with it since the incident.
I've heard worse stuff said.
I don't think there's anything. We're not saying anything bad. It was a horrific thing that I'm genuinely a bit nervous about. The Smiler.
Well, in
I've-
fairness, it wasn't computer error. It was entirely operational error, like human operation error.
Is that worse or better?
It's better because then at least it means you know that the system did its job. It was just the staff that were incompetent. So as long as you hire competent staff.
I had a dodgy experience at Alton Towers once with that sort of like human error type stuff. I was, the Sonic pinball, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I hate that.
I was in the
Not my
we were in the
favourite.
queue for that.
Oh, I've
And
been
we
on. Wait, I've been on that. That was really good.
Yeah, we were waiting for a bit because there was like an error. We were, like got right to the front, and then there was an error, so they had to stop the ride for ages. So we were right at the front, so we were like, okay, we'll wait here. And then so they sent it around without any people on it for a couple of times to make sure it was working fine.
And the one you were meant to go on flew off the track.
No, and then they like, okay, and they let us on. And then as we were going around, we realised they didn't let anyone else go on it. And then when we got off, no one else gone on after us. They just let us go. They just test guinea pigged us completely. They realised, wait, shit, no, this is still wrong. I didn't let anyone else, and then we heard the announcement later on that it was closed for the rest of the day.
Fucking hell.
So nearly snapped my legs in half on this Sonic pinball.
I don't think you could snap your legs off on the Sonic pinball. You're in like
your legs are in a yeah.
You're inside it, or are you outside it?
You are inside. Are you inside it? Or are you like? I can't remember if you're facing in towards it or out.
I think you're outside. I was next to Felix when I went on it, and that was quite an experience because he doesn't like roller coasters either. So we were both a little bit, I don't know, a little bit scared on the Sonic ride. I don't know. I want to go again though. Actually, I enjoyed it.
If you look in our in our little Discord, Taylor, I've sent you the photo of me going on the Smiler. Yeah, okay, Robin's noticed it.
Why is Bob Mungus next to you in the second picture?
Yeah, I know. What an oblivion.
Yeah.
Bob Mungus remembers that fondly.
Is this your hometown crew?
No.
No.
I don't know who. That's a random person on Oblivion.
No, I assume that was.
And then the other ones are my.
I meant like the
housemates.
recurring people. Oh, is this?
Don't worry,
first
audio
year?
listeners. We will edit in each of these photos individually for you to look at.
We will not.
Who's we?
No.
What I need to know is in the Curse at Ultimata, why is it that all of your friends are
Oh, because they're all like scared of spiders, and I was like, I'm just gonna lock in and dead face, and then I didn't look at the camera, so it looks really shit.
You look
What's your guys' opinions on like ghost trains and like the spooky rides?
I
They
don't like
don't
it.
scare me.
I am terrified of them. Alton Towers is apparently it's not that bad because you got the laser guns that you meant to shoot the ghosts.
No,
but the entire time I'm in it, I have my head hood up and my face down and just pressing the gun rapidly. And you're saying they got rid of it?
They've got rid of it. They got rid of it, and that was the good part about it. They got rid of it.
When I was little, I went to Gulliver's World, and
Not again.
and we went through. It was like a walk-through spooky one. It was more meant for kids. I was very scared.
When you were 15.
Yeah, when I was 32. I was very scared. I went with my dad, and I came out of the. So you go in through one door and you kind of come out. You do like a big loop and come out of a door next to it. When I came out of the door next to it, I was almost cartoonishly hanging onto my dad's leg as he was like walking out. So I'm not a big fan of the spooky ones.
I went to York recently and went to do the York Dungeons, which is designed for children. Pretty well, not like 7 and above, I think it is. And I actually got quite scared. It's literally just jump scares. I can't handle them. So occasionally they'll have the actors that like stood in part of the room talking to you, and the lights will go out, and then they'll appear somewhere else, like meant to spook you. And I get so scared each time. I was with my mum, and every single time the lights went out, I would just hold on to her sleeve. And this happened last week, and I'm 20-something years old. So I was like, I still need to get comforted by my mum.
20-something years old. Are you just not telling us, or have you forgotten?
A bit of both. But it was actually quite a good experience. The actors were all very good, and they did a lot of like audience participation. So they picked members of the audience to be part of it. And unfortunately for me, I got picked quite a lot.
Yeah, because they probably thought, oh, this is an adult. We can do like more interesting things because they're like a developed person.
Yeah. So we were in a room which was like talking about how they torture people in medieval times. Well, not medieval, like Tudor times, whatever it is. And I got picked for that. And then he pulled out a thing that pulls your tongue out, which is fair enough. And then he told me to stand up, turn around, and bend over and put my hands on the chair. So I was just bent over in front of a bunch of children.
Is this still the dungeons?
This is still the dungeon.
It's a dungeon. It's just a different type of dungeon now.
And then he pulls out this hook and starts going like, you know what this is, everyone? This is a hook.
This is the poo hook. We're gonna
shove wherever I want in the nostril, or I can ram it where the sun doesn't shine. Like, pretends to shove it up my ass.
And Robin blushed
in front of a bunch of other people. And then he's like, "Okay, stand up, turn around." And then he pulls out these other things, which is like,
and then he pulls your trousers down.
Might as well. He pulls out these 2 big like plier things that like snip together. It's like kind of like secateurs for gardening, but like have a circle in it. And he's like, "Okay, so what? Okay, kids, what do you think these are used for?
Let me give you a hint. This is really weird.
Let me give you a hint. It can't be used for everyone in this room. Only people who have a certain body fat."
Oh God.
That's so strange with kids around. That's really weird.
It gets worse. He like puts it down towards my crutch and goes, so I can go snip 1 inch, snip 2 inch. Snip.
You only have 2.
To be fair, you can't exactly do this to a child as an example, can you?
But and then he pulls out a smaller version. Goes, maybe this would be more suitable, actually.
Fuck me, cock shamed with your mum in front of a bunch of kids.
And Robin was really turned on.
Oh no!
No, I was not. And then so we did that, and then we went to the next room, and then straight away the next room is you're in a court, and like they're trialing different people for different crimes. And instantly, I get picked straight away. And you want to guess what I got trialed for?
I don't know. Public indecency.
Shagging a sheep.
Oh.
Oh, I was going to say that was a bit. Oh, fuck. It actually was.
It was shagging a sheep. It was, I apparently stole the sheep. But then the more she talked, I was like, and the sheep says you stole its heart? And you were really close.
And then they pull out the cock snippers again. Fuck.
So,
quite
tragically.
What a nice day out in York.
Yeah, got my cock chopped off and accused of shagging a sheep.
Lovely.
Did anyone watch Merlin on BBC growing up?
No.
What a segue! What a segue! Yes, I did.
Okay, well, I don't know if it's still a thing anymore, but I went to Warwick Castle growing up. Anyone been to Warwick Castle?
Yeah,
I did the Merlin Tower.
I did that as well.
And I was chosen.
So was I.
This glowing staff orb. not my penis getting cut off, just like a dragon got to like be
A dragon
nice.
got to sniff you and be nice.
Yeah, exactly. It was a lot nicer than getting get told I got a small penis in front of loads of children.
Well, I've been to Avalon, the actual Avalon, the place where Merlin's tower is meant to be, and
you
where
Merlin?
King
Right.
Merlin took Arthur at the end of the battle.
This is going back years now, but does anyone remember a really old theme park called Camelot?
Yeah.
No.
What?
Like,
Is it not still going?
No, it closed.
no,
'cause a
it
kid
closed
died.
years ago. Like,
I think a kid died on a roller coaster, so they closed it.
Fucking hell.
I thought they closed because it was due to finance and administration issues,
I
and they
think
couldn't keep it going.
Yeah, I've been to Camelot. Oh my god.
I've not.
When you Google it, there's like a picture of like the Camelot castle with so much graffiti on it.
Have you seen the one that's like graffitied a clown?
Oh.
That's terrifying.
Camelot, it had that dragon ride that went all
Yeah.
around the theme park. I really liked that. I really liked Camelot.
I never went. Surprisingly,
It's kind of the stepping stone between Gulliver's World
in
and
Chorley.
You wanna
Alton Towers.
do you wanna know the place I grew up theme park wise?
Gulliver's
Go on.
World,
It's
apparently.
called Twin Lakes.
Oh,
Never heard of it.
Give Twin Lakes a Google. That's what I grew up on.
Twin Lakes.
And then you've got to explain it for the viewers because they
What?
can't
Big-
Google.
The big
near
one.
Dumb idiots.
What is it
The
near
big one was-
Milton Mowbray?
I didn't want to dox myself, but
You just said the place that was
Elliot,
near where you grew up.
we all know where you're
Anyway.
from. You're from Exeter.
I'm from Exeter. Yeah, it was a long drive. Anyway, yeah, it was it's quite nice. There's like there's a castles, and in one of the castles you get into like these like potato sacks and go down like slides, and then there's like climbing frames and like log flumes.
I don't think I've
When
ever
I-
been.
That was really nice when I was like 8.
One of the rides is called Hoodoo Voodoo.
Let me have a look on the website, and I can tell you which ones I've been on and which ones are new.
They have a pie factory in there.
I must have been, because I've been where there is Excalibur, unless they've just got more Excaliburs.
Rides and attractions. Let's have a look. See. The Gladiator's Galleon. Been
Why
on
has this
that.
turned into a theme park episode?
Again.
Again.
It just has.
Again.
Iron Moose Express Station. I've been on that. The Master Blaster. Oh, that was good.
Oh, that's what they got out at York Castle. If you were really
Oh my
bad.
god, that must be new. The Trauma Tower.
Hi guys, welcome to
Yeah,
Village
that's a
Affair
good one.
Podcast Episode 7. Today we're going to talk about all the rides on Fort Park.
Get into
oh,
politics.
Oh, that's it. The Buffalo Stampede roller coaster, and it was like a really terrifying looking buffalo.
We're joined by special guest Elon Musk
and Bob.
Bob Mungus.
and Bob Mungus. So, Bob, what's your favourite ride at Blackpool Beach? The white one.
On that bombshell, we've been going for nearly an hour, and we said we were going to do a small one because we're really tired.
Yeah, I think this is a good place to cut it.
Yeah. On that final thought from Bob Mungus.
Remember, viewers, don't be like Bob Mungus.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's easy.
Don't be racist.
Please. Robin, I was waiting for you to sign us off, but I think you've forgotten that that's your
Oh,
job.
yeah.
That episode will never see the light,
Oh, well.
though.
I feel like we should
Oh.
just end it on Bob Mungus.
That was.
That was great.
Was it?
Still
Yeah.
going. We haven't finished.
We haven't finished. Cut this bit. Cut this bit.
Cut this bit.
Okay, cut this bit, and I'm going to sign us off. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. This was a great episode. We're going to leave it there.
We're cancelled next week.
We're not cancelled. Everything's fine. Bob Mungus isn't affiliated with this podcast.
No.
We'll catch you. We'll catch you potentially next week. Who knows at this rate? maybe joined by other people. Who knows? But we appreciate every single viewer.
One of you.
All one of you.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.